Eiffel Tower, icon of Paris, from hatred to national pride. The Eiffel Tower, the iconic symbol of Paris and France, is one of the most famous architectural structures in the world, but few people know that it was once the focus of fierce opposition, even considered an insult to the elegant beauty of the City of Light. The journey from a hated structure to the national pride of France is an inspiring story of perseverance, the power of bold ideas, and unexpected changes over time. A challenging beginning. In 1887, as France prepared to host the World's Fair to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the French Revolution, the government was determined to create a special structure to highlight the nation's rise. A design competition was held to find a symbol for this momentous occasion, and from hundreds of submissions, one bold idea won. It was that of Gustave Eiffel, a talented engineer famous for his great iron works. His design was a 300-meter-high tower, made entirely of iron, symbolizing the strength and progress of French industry. At first, Eiffel was confident that the project would be completed within 12 months. But reality was not so kind. Not only did the project take twice as long as expected, but it also encountered countless difficulties throughout the construction process. The project even faced fierce opposition from Parisians, who felt that a giant steel tower could not blend in with the classic beauty of the capital. However, despite all the challenges, Gustave Eiffel remained steadfast in pursuing his dream, and one day, his tower would become an irreplaceable symbol of Paris. The outcry. When the plans for the Eiffel Tower were announced, no one could have imagined that the project would cause such a strong wave of opposition. Parisians, especially artists and intellectuals, reacted strongly. Paris at that time was famous for its classical, elegant and artistic architecture, from the majestic Notre Dame Cathedral to the majestic Arc de Triomphe. The appearance of a giant, sky-high steel tower in the heart of the city made them feel offended. The Eiffel Tower was not only considered bizarre, but many people also sarcastically compared it to a giant pile of scrap metal, no different from a large radio tower in the heart of Paris. Some people even called it a giant street lamp, or scrap metal, considering the project an intrusion into the delicate beauty of the City of Light. Among the most vocal opponents was Guy de Maupassant, the famous writer, who was not shy about expressing his hatred for the tower. Although he often dined at the restaurant on the tower, Maupassant declared that it was the only place in Paris where he did not have to see the terrible tower. Maupassant was not alone. More than 300 famous artists, writers and architects of Paris also signed a manifesto opposing the appearance of the Eiffel Tower. They believed that this structure was a threat to the art and traditional beauty of the Romantic capital. For them, such a structure could not possibly stand in the middle of Paris, in stark contrast to the classical masterpieces that they had admired and cherished so many times. A resilient symbol, despite facing fierce protests and constant ridicule, the Eiffel Tower stood firm and was completed in 1889. Initially, the structure was only expected to last for 20 years, but over time, the tower has proven its vitality and irreplaceable value. The biggest surprise came during World War I, when the Eiffel Tower became an important strategic tool. As a radio transmitter, the tower helped the French army communicate and stay in touch during the tense moments of the war. Thanks to the powerful radio signal transmission from the tower, the French army was able to maintain an important strategic advantage. This was the turning point that helped the Eiffel Tower not only be seen as an architectural work, but also become an indispensable part of history. During the decisive moments of the country, this contribution further cemented the Eiffel Tower's place in the hearts of the French people, as they realized that this steel structure was not only a symbol of creativity and engineering, but also a testament to the country's strength and resilience in the most difficult times. From hatred to pride, the Eiffel Tower, from a criticized and ridiculed structure, gradually captured the hearts of the people of Paris and became the pride of the whole of France. The structure not only stood firm against the challenges of weather and strong winds, but also proved the superiority of steel construction techniques. The Eiffel Tower not only survived, but also became a living testament to the limitless creativity of humans, an architectural feat that has endured over time. And then, the next miracle happened. The fame of the Eiffel Tower was not limited to the borders of France. It quickly spread globally, becoming the symbol of Paris, the most romantic city in the world. From a controversial structure, the Eiffel Tower has now become an indispensable destination for anyone who is passionate about exploring the world. Every year, more than 7 million visitors from all over the world come here to admire its majestic beauty and feel the symbolic power it brings. Today, the Eiffel Tower is not only an impressive architectural work, but also a great symbol of Paris and of France. It is an endless source of inspiration for tourists, a dream destination for millions of people, and also a giant, money-printing machine. Entrance tickets, luxurious restaurants inside the tower, and unique souvenirs bearing the image of the tower, all have created a huge source of revenue for the capital Paris and the national economy. Eiffel Tower, the goose that lays the golden eggs. Not only is it a famous symbol of Paris, the Eiffel Tower is also a real goose that lays the golden eggs, bringing in huge revenue for the French economy. Every year, this structure attracts millions of visitors, generating hundreds of millions of euros from ticket sales. Depending on the floor visitors want to explore, the ticket price ranges from 11 euros to 28 euros, a reasonable price to experience one of the greatest architectural works in the world. But not only for tickets, the Eiffel Tower is also a destination for luxury restaurants, where visitors can enjoy exquisite French dishes while admiring the beautiful panoramic view of the City of Light. These restaurants have become classy culinary destinations, bringing in tens of millions of euros in revenue each year and attracting food lovers and the romantic beauty of Paris. In addition, the Eiffel Tower also makes money from selling unique souvenirs, from cute little tower-shaped keychains to t-shirts, miniature models of the tower, all of which become indispensable gifts for tourists when leaving Paris. These items cost from 5 to 50 euros, and whether tourists go up the tower or not, they are still the top choice to bring back a memorable part of the capital city. Global tourism icon. The Eiffel Tower is not only a symbol of Paris but has become a global tourism icon, associated with the image of the most romantic and charming city in the world. The image of this towering tower appears on countless postcards, advertisements, movies, and toys, helping Paris maintain its image as a dream destination that everyone wants to visit once. With its strong appeal, the Eiffel Tower does not need to spend much on promotion. Just mentioning its name, Paris automatically receives global recognition. The tower is not just a building, but the soul of the city, an image that everyone in the world can easily recognize. It is a testament to the power of a symbol that not only exists in space but is also deeply imprinted in the minds of all those who love Paris and desire to visit.